Today's lesson is about singular and plural nouns. We studied nouns and we know that they are names, and now we're going to look at singular nouns and plural nouns. A singular noun is when a noun names a single or one thing, and a plural noun is when a noun names two or more than one thing. Okay, and there are many different rules for changing a singular noun into a plural noun. Today's lesson we will look at 3 different kinds, and then there will be another video showing the rest. Okay, so rule number 1 are the singular nouns where I just need to add the s. Okay, so I have here some singular nouns. Boy, I just add them to make it more than one boy. I just add the letter s, it becomes boys. Shoe, shoes, I just add an s. Horse, horses. School, schools. So one way to change a singular noun into a plural noun is by just adding the letter s. That's one rule. Okay, now for singular nouns that end with the letter ch or sh or s or ss or x or o, we add es at the end. So let's look at our T chart here. Peaches and peach ends with the letter ch. So if I'm talking about more than one peach, I say peaches and I add my es. Dish, it ends with sh. And if I'm talking about more than one dish, it's dishes. And you can actually hear the es. Dish is. See, it's not just dish. Okay, dishes. Es. Bus, buses, it ends with an s, and for more than one, buses. Dress, dresses, double s. I also add an es, and if it ends with an x, like the word box, boxes. Tomato ends with an o, tomatoes. Now here I don't hear the s, but if it ends with an o, usually you would add es. There are some exceptions to this rule too, but we will be studying those later on. Okay, so that's another rule you have to remember. You look at the ending and you decide, should I put an s or should I put an es here? What's the ending? And then there are those singular nouns that have a consonant and then the letter y, like in baby. The b is a consonant and then it's followed by the letter y. What happens here is that the y changes to an I and I add an es. So if there is a consonant followed by the letter y, the y changes into an I and then I add es. Like baby, b-a-b-y. B is a consonant and the y, this y, it changed into an I and then I added es. So baby became babies. The y changed to an I and I added es. Lady, consonant and then the letter y. So it's ladies. The y changed into an I and I added es. Country, R and the consonant R and then the letter y. So the I changed into an I and I added es. It became countries. Okay, so you have to look at the letter before the y. If it's a consonant, then the y changes into an I and I add es. If it's a vowel, we just add the s, like we saw in the word boy, because in the word boy there is an o before the y, which is a vowel. I don't change the y, it stays as it is and I just add the s. Okay, and this is it. There are some other rules, like I said, where the spelling changes, or where the plural word and the singular word have exactly the same spelling, they don't change, but we'll be covering those in another lesson. This is it for today's lesson. Bye bye, grade 4.